Hello, explorers, and welcome to Global Discovery Hub. Today, we're taking you on a journey through Dublin, Ireland's vibrant capital city, where centuries of history blend with legendary hospitality, literary genius, and a musical soul that pulses through every cobblestone street. Known worldwide for its historic pubs, traditional music sessions, and literary heritage, Dublin offers visitors an intoxicating mix of old-world charm and contemporary energy. Join us as we explore this compact, walkable city on the banks of the River Liffey and discover why Dublin's warm heart continues to captivate travelers from around the globe. A brief history. Dublin's story begins over 1,000 years ago, with its founding by Viking settlers around 841 AD, who established a settlement called Dublin, meaning Black Pool. This Norse foothold would eventually grow into one of Europe's most distinctive capitals. Throughout the medieval period, Dublin developed as an important trading port under Anglo-Norman rule. The city later became the second city of the British Empire, with the 18th century marking Dublin's architectural golden age, a period when wide streets and grand Georgian squares transformed the cityscape into what many consider the most beautiful Georgian city in Ireland and Britain. The 19th and early 20th centuries brought significant challenges, from the devastation of the Great Famine to the struggle for independence. The Easter Rising of 1916, centered in Dublin, sparked the Irish War of Independence, which eventually led to the creation of the Irish Free State in 1922. Modern Dublin has experienced remarkable transformation, particularly during the Celtic Tiger economic boom of the 1990s and early 2000s. Today's Dublin is a cosmopolitan European capital that honors its past while embracing its future. A city where ancient stone walls stand alongside sleek glass buildings and where traditional music sessions share neighborhoods with cutting-edge technology companies. The city today, with approximately 1.2 million people in its metropolitan area, Dublin manages to feel simultaneously intimate and international. The city center is surprisingly compact, making it ideal for exploration on foot. The River Liffey divides Dublin into the traditionally working-class north side and the historically more affluent south side, though these distinctions have blurred in recent decades. Dublin serves as Ireland's economic, administrative, and cultural hub. It's home to the Irish government, major universities including Trinity College and University College Dublin, and the European headquarters of numerous global technology companies, earning it the nickname Silicon Docks for the tech district around the revitalized Grand Canal area. Dublin's cultural heart, music and pubs. No exploration of Dublin would be complete without experiencing its legendary pub culture. Dublin's pubs are far more than mere drinking establishments. They're living cultural institutions where stories are shared, friendships are formed, and musical traditions are kept vibrantly alive. The city boasts over 700 pubs, many of historic significance. In areas like Temple Bar, traditional Irish music sessions, or trad sessions, fill the air every night with the sounds of fiddles, tin whistles, bodhráns, Irish drums, and Willian pipes. These informal gatherings of musicians have preserved Ireland's musical heritage for generations and provide visitors with an authentic cultural experience, unlike any other. What makes Dublin's pub culture special is its democratic nature. People from all walks of life gather to enjoy conversation, music, and, of course, a perfectly poured pint of Guinness. The art of pouring this iconic Irish stout is taken seriously in Dublin, with the proper two-part pour requiring patience, a ritual that reminds visitors to slow down and savor the moment. Live music extends beyond traditional Irish sessions to include folk, rock, indie, and other genres performed in venues across the city. From intimate pub corners to dedicated music halls like Whelan's, Vicar Street, and the historic Olympia Theatre, Dublin pulses with musical energy 7 nights a week. Literary Dublin. Dublin holds the rare distinction of being designated a UNESCO City of Literature, and for good reason. This relatively small city has produced 4 Nobel Prize winners in literature: William Butler Yeats, George Bernard Shaw, Samuel Beckett, and Seamus Heaney, and countless other literary giants. James Joyce, perhaps Dublin's most famous literary son, immortalized the city in works like Ulysses and Dubliners, mapping its streets, pubs, and characters in such precise detail that modern visitors can still follow in the footsteps of his protagonists. Each year on June 16th, Bloomsday celebrates Joyce's Ulysses with readings and costumed events throughout the city. Other literary luminaries associated with Dublin include Jonathan Swift, Oscar Wilde, Bram Stoker, and in more recent times, Roddy Doyle, Colm Tóibín, and Sally Rooney. The city celebrates this heritage through institutions like the Dublin Writers' Museum, the Museum of Literature, Ireland, MoLI, and the Long Room at Trinity College Library, one of the world's most spectacular book repositories. Literary pub crawls offer a unique way to experience both Dublin's literary history and its pub culture simultaneously, with guides sharing stories and performing excerpts from famous works in the very establishments where the authors once drank and debated. Must-see attractions. Trinity College and the Book of Kells stand at the literal and figurative center of Dublin. Founded in 1592, Trinity's historic campus offers a peaceful oasis in the busy city center. Its greatest treasure is the Book of Kells, an ornately illustrated manuscript of the four Gospels dating from around 800 AD, considered one of the world's most beautiful medieval manuscripts. After viewing this masterpiece, visitors ascend to the breathtaking Long Room, a 213-foot-long chamber housing 200,000 of Trinity's oldest books beneath a barrel-vaulted ceiling. Dublin Castle, built on the site of the original Viking settlement, served as the seat of British rule in Ireland for over 700 years, until it was ceremonially handed over to the Irish government in 1922. Today, visitors can explore its state apartments, medieval tower, and beautiful gardens while learning about pivotal moments in Irish history. St. Patrick's Cathedral, Ireland's largest church, dates from 1220 and serves as a tangible connection to Ireland's patron saint. Jonathan Swift, author of Gulliver's Travels, served as dean here from 1713 to 1745 and is buried within. The cathedral's soaring Gothic architecture and magnificent choir make it a must-visit for architecture and history enthusiasts alike. The Guinness Storehouse at St. James's Gate Brewery has become Dublin's most popular tourist attraction, telling the story of Ireland's most famous export. The 7-story visitor experience culminates at the Gravity Bar, offering panoramic views across Dublin while visitors enjoy a perfectly poured pint. Interactive exhibits explain the brewing process and the brand's iconic advertising history. Kilmainham Jail offers a more somber but essential perspective on Irish history. This former prison housed political prisoners from every major Irish uprising, including leaders of the 1916 Easter Rising who were executed in its courtyard. Now a museum, its guided tours provide powerful insights into Ireland's struggle for independence. Temple Bar District, with its narrow cobblestone streets and colorful buildings, has become Dublin's cultural quarter. Though sometimes criticized for being touristy, it remains home to many authentic Irish pubs featuring live traditional music, as well as galleries, theaters, and the Irish Film Institute. Phoenix Park, one of Europe's largest enclosed urban parks at 1,750 acres, provides Dublin with its green lungs. Home to Dublin Zoo, the official residence of Ireland's president, historic monuments, and herds of wild fallow deer, the park offers a refreshing natural escape just minutes from the city center. Hidden gems. Beyond the major attractions, Dublin rewards those willing to venture off the beaten path. The Little Museum of Dublin tells the city's story through donations from thousands of Dubliners, creating an intimate, often humorous portrait of 20th-century Dublin life. Marsh's Library, Ireland's oldest public library, established 1707, remains virtually unchanged for 3 centuries, with its original oak bookcases and wire cages where readers were once locked in with valuable books. The Chester Beatty Library houses one of the world's finest collections of manuscripts, rare books, and art from across Asia, the Middle East, North Africa, and Europe, a reminder of Dublin's connections to wider global cultures. Dublin's Creative Quarter around South William Street showcases the city's design heritage with independent shops, fashion boutiques, and innovative restaurants occupying former Georgian townhouses and Victorian commercial buildings. Dublin's culinary scene. While traditional Irish fare like stew, boxty, potato pancakes, and coddle, a sausage and potato dish, remain available, Dublin's food scene has undergone a remarkable renaissance in recent decades. The city now boasts everything from Michelin-starred restaurants to creative food markets. The neighborhoods around Camden Street and Capel Street have emerged as culinary hotspots, offering global cuisines alongside innovative Irish cooking focused on local ingredients. Seafood is particularly excellent, given Ireland's island status, with Dublin Bay prawns and fresh oysters featured prominently on menus. Irish artisanal food production has flourished, with Irish cheeses, smoked salmon, soda bread, and craft beers finding their way into Dublin's markets and onto its restaurant tables. The city's coffee culture has also exploded, with independent cafes serving expertly prepared beverages in spaces that often double as galleries or performance venues. Experiencing Dublin is a year-round destination, though its temperate maritime climate means visitors should be prepared for rain in any season. Each season offers its own character. Spring brings blooming parks and literary festivals. Summer offers long days and outdoor events. Autumn paints Trinity College's grounds in golden hues, and winter transforms the city with festive lights and cozy pub evenings. St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, sees the city transformed for multiple days of celebration, with a massive parade and cultural events throughout Dublin. Other notable festivities include the Bloomsday celebrations, June 16th, the Dublin Fringe Festival, September, and the New Year's Festival Dublin. The city is easily navigable by foot in the central areas, while an extensive bus network, the Luas tram system, and the Dart coastal train service connect outer neighborhoods and suburbs. Dublin Bikes, a public bicycle sharing scheme, provides another popular option for exploring the relatively flat city center. Day trips from Dublin. Dublin's location makes it an excellent base for exploring Ireland's east coast. Within an hour's journey, visitors can reach Howth, a charming fishing village on a peninsula north of the city, offering scenic cliff walks, fresh seafood, and boat trips to Ireland's Eye Island. Malahide, home to the magnificent Malahide Castle, set amid extensive gardens and parklands. Glendalough, a glacial valley in the Wicklow Mountains, containing a 6th-century monastic settlement with remarkably preserved round towers and stone churches. Newgrange, a 5,200-year-old passage tomb older than Stonehenge and the Egyptian pyramids, where the winter solstice sunrise illuminates the inner chamber through a precisely aligned opening. Dublin defies simple characterization. It's a city of contrasts, historic yet youthful, traditional yet innovative, intimate yet cosmopolitan. What truly defines Dublin, however, is not just its landmarks or attractions, but its people and their unique brand of hospitality known as crack, that untranslatable Irish term for fun, entertainment, and engaging conversation. In Dublin's pubs and music venues, on its literary walks and historic streets, visitors discover not just a destination, but an experience, one defined by genuine human connection. The city continues to evolve while maintaining its essential character, creating new stories while honoring its rich past. Whether you're raising a pint while listening to traditional music, browsing ancient manuscripts, strolling along the River Liffey, or simply chatting with locals in a neighborhood cafe, Dublin offers a warmth and authenticity that lingers long after your visit ends. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Dublin, Ireland's legendary capital of pubs and music. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to Global Discovery Hub for more captivating travel content from around the world. Until our next adventure, Slánte and happy travels!